Hey guys, Ben here. Now today I want to do something a little bit different. You're probably wondering why I have all of these boxes behind me, and the short answer is that I'm crazy. But, you'll notice a lot of these are Apple boxes. In some cases, the Apple unboxing experience is so good that it's actually better than the product inside. Let's jump into why that is.
For starters, let's take a look at some bad packaging, so we have a frame of reference. Here we have a Canon camera box. Now granted, this camera may not cost as much as a new MacBook Pro, but it still isn't a cheap camera, at least when it came out. Now this is a very flimsy cardboard box with some logos and licensing jargon plastered all over it. This is boring. Nobody wants to see this as they open up their brand new camera. For me, this was one of my first good cameras I ever had, and I was excited just to open it, let alone use it. Those emotions were drained when I saw the box. All I could think is, that's underwhelming. And to make things even worse, once you actually get the box open, you have to get through all this crap just to get to the camera. Now this seems to be a trend across most of Canon's products. Pretty flimsy cardboard with almost nothing to show about any of the product on it.
Now not showing much about the product on the box is fine, but it isn't okay when your box is taken up mostly by random information and licensing stuff that you'll never need to know in your entire life. See, this is where Apple takes a massive leap above all the other competition.
Let's take a stroll back to 2007. This is the box for the first 17-inch MacBook Pro. Now this is a box. Everything about this is just epic. It's a matte black box, the MacBook is right in the front, and there's a silver Apple logo. This is awesome. It's a lot better than this. Now this MacBook was released over a decade ago, and Apple still is stuck to the idea that the unboxing experience has to be perfect. Let's look at a newer Apple product, the HomePod. This was released last year in 2018, and it is some of the best Apple packaging I've ever seen, second to something truly glorious that we'll get to in a bit. Now, if a product doesn't have suction holding the box together, making me actually work to open it, it's automatically on the list of bad packaging for me. Now, I was lucky enough to get a HomePod for my birthday this year, and it was literally difficult to get it out of the box that it came in. At first, I thought the HomePod was just obscenely heavy, which it is, but then I realized, in order to get the HomePod out, I had to pull a tab which would then lift it out of its cardboard coffin. It's like playing with Nintendo Labo. But only then do you get to take the glorious box out itself. Now this one is truly special. You take off the plastic wrap and you begin to lift the top part of the box for it to slowly creep up on you. And then you see the part of the device that you interact with the most. It's right on top. There's no manuals hiding it, there's no thanks for buying, no licensing jargon, it's just the top of the HomePod. Nothing is in between your eyes and the product. Now I don't believe anyone but Apple did this for the longest time.
Now, many companies have jumped on the train of making luxurious unboxings just like Apple, but Apple did it first. And nothing compares to one unboxing experience from Apple. In my opinion, nothing is better than the very first Apple Watch. Now sure, the $18,000 Apple Watch has a much better, much nicer box that cost a couple $1,000s itself. But for us normal people, this is the best one Apple's ever made.
To my knowledge, no Apple Watch series after this one has had this same style of packaging. Inside this case is the watch, glistening up at you. And underneath it, you simply have a charger, power brick, and an extra band. But none of that matters. Only the plastic case for the watch is what you care about at this point. Now in all seriousness, I really think this is some extremely nice packaging. No one, including Apple anymore, has done anything like this. Having this case for the watch with a soft felt top was really a step beyond any other packaging I have ever seen.
I mean, even with this being the cheapest Apple Watch Apple sold at the time, it just goes to show how much care they put into their unboxing experience. I mean, even their dongles that you can buy at Best Buy are pleasant to open. Which is good because it softens the blow that you just spent $20 on something that should have been included in the already expensive computer you have anyway. Jokes aside, I just wanted to make a video gushing about how much I love the Apple unboxing experience. Channels like Unbox Therapy have touched on it and obviously show the unboxing, but I wanted to put my spin on it. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.